We're ready for language today. Last video being Tuesday, May 5th. Today in language, you need page 171 out of your book. Still just kind of going along with our dictionary study here. We touched on this just a little bit when we introduced the dictionary. So if you look closely at the top of page 171, some entry words have more than one definition. Each definition has a small number beside it. Look at your sentence there in pink, purple, whatever it looks like in your book. Mrs. King put a seal on my certificate. Did Mrs. King put a sea animal on the certificate? No, she put a shiny sticker on it. The word seal has different definitions. The dictionary can help you understand how a word is being used. So let's look at Think A. Use the dictionary to answer the questions. You have your box there, and it has an entry for the word clipper. The part of speech, it's a noun. Definition number 1, a device that is used for clipping or cutting. Definition number 2, a very fast sailing vessel with tall masts. All right, so there's two definitions, two different ways clipper can be used. So let's look at number 1. Mark the circle next to the sentence that uses the second definition of clipper. Well, I'll look back up at my box and I'll look for number 2 and I read, and it says a very fast sailing vessel with tall masts. So my first choice is the clipper moved quickly through the choppy waves, or Mom used the clippers to trim Dad's hair. So for definition number 2, which sentence would apply there? Would show the meaning. Yes, the first sentence, the clipper moved quickly through the choppy waves. That is correct. Look at number 2. Mark the circle next to the sentence that uses the first definition of clipper. And your choices are: Frank used those clippers to trim the bushes near the fence. Second choice, that clipper just won the race. So we look back up at our box and we look at definition number 1, and it says a device that is used for clipping or cutting. So which sentence would show that? The first one or the second one? The first one. Frank used those clippers to trim the bushes near the fence. So you see there how a word can have more than one meaning in the dictionary when it's entered there. And we also talked about how it can have it could be used as a noun or a verb. So there's a lot of information that the dictionary can give you about a word. Not just the spelling, but the parts of speech and the definitions. All right, so let's look at number 3. Write a declarative sentence using the first definition of the word clipper. So a declarative sentence just makes a statement, and you are using a device that is used for clipping or cutting. A declarative sentence. Number 4, write an interrogative sentence using the second definition of the word clipper. An interrogative sentence asks a question and it ends with a question mark, correct? So you are using a very fast sailing vessel with tall masts. An interrogative using that definition. Think B. Look up each word in the dictionary and write a sentence using the first definition given. If you don't have a dictionary at your house, that's okay. But if you have one, if you could just look up the word bat, it'll have a number 1 beside it. Look for that first definition and write a sentence using the first definition given. Okay, so very simple lesson today, just parts of using that dictionary even more. All right, so tomorrow we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit. We're going to start discussing tomorrow how to use a glossary, and we have used that several times in our language book and our math book. So that'll be something that will be kind of a new concept, but you have heard it before, but we'll study a little bit more about it tomorrow. Okay, so that is our last lesson for today. So if you have any questions or concerns or comments, just have someone reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you with those. Again, thank you for another great day of work. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, so we're moving right on through our week here. Time is passing by. So I hope you make it a great day, and I will see you tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. Have a great day.